So we've just finished our second webcast recording, and we've gone a bit more high-tech for the second one, managed to record it in HD. So the equipment we've used are two Sony, were they EX5s? What are the cameras? EX1s, sorry, doing the two close-ups. The camera that I'm looking at the moment is my little domestic HDMI Sony camcorder, and this is all going into a Blackmagic television studio. We had three MacBook Airs, two Mac Airs. This is my MacBook Pro here, which is running the program for the ATEM software controls, so that cuts, and we've got the multi-view over here. So that's the multi-view out of the television studio. Then over here, that's my Mac Air, and that's my wife Sue's MacBook Pro. So these are the two giving us the Skype calls. DisplayPort out straight into inputs 1 and 2. Obviously the computer's set for the second output to be 1080i at 50 Hertz, because the TV studio can't scale anything, so everything has to come into the TV studio at 1080i. The camera you're looking at currently, which as I said was our two-shot, that's coming in on the fourth input. The third input, we just started to de-rig, forgotten we were going to do this, was another MacBook Air Cliffy brought along, and that had stills on it, so we were cutting between all those cutting between those. Tea's just arrived, Gary's just brought the coffees. And then we've got some digital delay down here. That's a Behringer DEQ 2496, split, it's put into dual mono mode, and the two Skype calls were going through there, and we sunk up the lip sync by putting a bit of delay in those. It's a Behringer limiter compressor that's across the whole mix. Right up at the top here is a Cedar analog to digital converter. It's ADDA actually, that I have for something else, which I used because the TV studio you have to go in AES. So the audio comes out of the analog mixer, which we'll look at in a sec, goes into the Cedar, and then comes out and goes into the AES input on the television studio. And over here, really a little bit too simple actually, is Spirit Folio, my channel, Tom's channel, and then the two Skype channels. It's got three auxes, but unfortunately one of them's fixed as a pre-fade, and really we need post-fade auxes for this. But it sort of worked, got away with it. And Caroline, who was also set up all our cameras today, thank you Caroline, she was just looking after the sound as well, and Cliffy was cutting the pictures. So that's what we do, and if you go to the CCC UK website, you'll probably find where that webcast was. We had Ollie Gavin on, who's a legendary driver for the Corvette racing team. He's a British guy driving for an American team. So we've actually really pleased. We've done a really great show, and as I say, we've sort of stepped up the level technically as well.